Welcome to Night Shift with Justin S. King, how to transform your life one night at a time. In the last few episodes, we talked about evening routines, specifically finishing your heavy meals earlier and quitting alcohol at least 3 hours before bed. There's another small habit that can help with this transition into sleep and contribute to keeping you from waking up in the middle of the night. And it helps support the habit of finishing meals earlier in the day. There's an old Chinese proverb that captures this perfectly, which I won't attempt to say in Chinese, but the translation is, if you take 100 steps after each meal, you can live to be 99. So tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about after you eat, going for a short walk. The body expects a little movement after you eat. And from a modern perspective, this proverb is explained because after each meal, blood sugar rises. And if you sit quietly, the whole digestion process drags out. So adding light movement changes the pace of the digestion process and helps to stabilize your blood sugar. Your muscles begin using glucose almost immediately. Digestion moves along more smoothly. The body finishes the job earlier, and instead of carrying it later into the night, you finish the process earlier in the night. When dinner is processed earlier, the night is quieter, inside and out. In Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Body, he described using short bursts of movement around big meals. Just 1 to 2 minutes of air squats and wall triceps before meals and about 90 minutes after a meal helps the body deal with a lot of food efficiently. In his book, this is part of the damage protocol for cheat days, but the insight can easily carry over to dinner and meals throughout the day. It is interesting that he prescribes doing the exercises before meals. And while you don't need to go into squats and wall tricep pushes, walking can be very effective as an alternative. A 2023 review on post-meal exercise sums it up like this: light exercise has an acute beneficial impact on after-meal blood sugar when it's done as soon as possible after eating. Another 2025 study found a brief 10-minute walk after a meal lowered peak glucose. Another study found breaking walking into short post-meal walks over the day can improve 24-hour glucose control compared to one longer walk during the day. And all of this information and all these studies pair very well with what we've already discussed about finishing meals earlier in the night. And it can be a tool in your belt if you do accidentally end up eating a little later than planned. So tonight's shift is simple. Whenever possible, go for a short 5 to 10 minute walk after each meal, particularly the last meal of the day. And you can even use this walk time to connect with a family member, referencing yesterday's episode. If you'd like to learn more about evening routines and get my free 7-part fall asleep fast formula, you can go to justinSking.com/fast. My name is Justin S. King, and I help entrepreneurs find peace tonight, tomorrow, and for the rest of their lives through sleep optimization, emotion regulation, and discovering their purpose. Good night.